Hi and welcome to Tech Tip Friday. I'm Kurt Stahle, that plastics guy, and I'm bringing you a tech tip that you could take everywhere. So I just returned from an absolutely epic 16-day trip. It was actually my honeymoon, and I'm pretty excited about that, to New Zealand, and I can tell you it was an incredible trip. I had recorded several Tech Tip Fridays before leaving, and it was time to record something new. And I thought, well, what am I going to talk about today? And it really made sense. It dawned on me this morning when I thought about, what am I going to talk about? I did several Tech Tip Fridays talking about environmental and being an industry advocate and sustainability, and that comes on the heels of the podcast I did with Justin Riney from the Polystyrene Recycling Alliance. I wanted to tell you something about New Zealand. I appreciate it's a smaller country, smaller population, just a little under 6 million people, but they have an entirely different culture around preservation of their ecology. I mean, Milford Sound, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We toured it. It's amazing and beautiful and everything you can imagine. If you've seen pictures of it, it just doesn't do it justice. But everything in their country, it's a part of their culture to be neat, to look after garbage and recycling, to do it properly. And yes, I understand with a smaller country and smaller population, it can be logistically easier to do these things, but they have it ingrained in their culture that they are going to look after this land and keep it clean. This is basically everything from driving smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles, partially because gas is over twice the price of what it is in Canada. When you're an island nation, it costs more money to bring things in, so you have to economize and work with what you've got. So they have less pollution, less vehicles on the road. The ones that are there are very fuel efficient, despite having a very cool collector car culture, but that's something very different. When you go to the average restaurant, you are not going to find plastic cutlery. It's going to be, the sort of pressed bamboo, I guess it is, wood or bamboo. It's functional, it works. But everything is just so centered on minimizing a garbage footprint, if you will. They do it very well, and I think it's a lesson that we can probably learn from, but it's ingrained in their culture. This is really what I want to come back to. It's about conservation, lack of waste, and not littering. It's a very clean country. You just don't see garbage flying around. I kind of pay attention to this stuff because of the line of work that I'm in, and if you want to say the bad rap that plastics have gotten over the years, and I'll sort of make this the hill that I die on. It's human behavior, and we have to change and be better with our behavior to prevent litter and whatnot. This country has done it. It was so encouraging to see. It was clean. Their urban centers, the smaller towns and villages, everything clean. Trash receptacles, everything well marked. The recycling, it struck me anyway, as being very well organized. So it's possible. And I'm going to ask you, as you go forward again with your day, to manage the garbage that you generate, to dispose of it properly, to ensure it's recycled where applicable, and to lessen the environmental impact that we have on our own homeland. So thank you, New Zealand, for painting a very positive picture, a very beautiful picture of what environmentally responsible landscape can look like. It's a beautiful country. If you're contemplating going, I certainly encourage you to. It will be a highlight of your life, I guarantee it. So that's all I wanted to say for today. We'll be back with one more Tech Tip Friday next week before we break for the holidays. And I'm still digging out not only of just snow that accumulated while I was gone, but catching up on work and whatnot. So it's all very good, but I got to get back to it and do that. So until next week, have a great Friday, a great weekend, and think about looking after the space around you. Take care. Bye for now.